DSS U.S. soldiers arrested suspected terrorist in Abuja estate. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news update, please click on the notification bell. Adewale Adenaike, chairman of the Phase 3 Trademore Estate, Federal Capital Territory, FCT, has narrated how officers of the Department of State Services, DSS, and some American soldiers arrested a suspected terrorist in his community. Adenaike said the security operatives closed down the estate gate on Monday to stop vehicular movement. The community chairman said he was informed by the officers that they were after a member of the community who is suspected of terrorist activities. It happened on Monday. We were in our houses when our estate was locked up. Nobody going out, nobody coming into the estate. As the chairman, I came out to find out what was happening in the estate. I discovered it was a sting operation by our Department of State Services and some American soldiers, and was alleged, I repeat, it was alleged, right, that they were looking for somebody who had suspected terrorist activity. It was alleged as such, Adenaike said. As I was approaching the gate to my own street, the heavily marked DSS guys stopped me from going, and I told them I cannot stop because people are calling me for information. So they will need to tell me why you're here, and that was how I got to know the alleged terrorist activity. And because they were DSS and with the American Army, I had nothing to say. I just said, okay, they had to do what they had to do. And when they finished what they were doing, all we saw was to see them drive away with a couple of people from the estate. As I speak to you, I do not have details of what happened. I do not know what happened. There's been a lot of insinuation and rumor. I am not a rumor monger, therefore I refuse to escalate the rumor I've been hearing. Adenaike said the officers arrested the suspected in a boys' quarters section of a duplex occupied by a family in the estate. Peter Afunaya, the Department of State Services spokesperson, did not respond or return calls put across to him for more information on the incident. The United States, US, and the United Kingdom, UK, recently issued travel advisory warning their citizens living in Nigeria about the possibility of terror attacks in the Federal Capital Territory. On Sunday, the US Embassy said there is an elevated risk of terror attacks in the Federal Capital Territory and warned of unnecessary travel. 2 days later, the United States Department announced the evacuation of non-emergency employees and their family members in Nigeria. Well, you know, when it comes to security, we no get say. But the thing is, at this point, it is going to be so confusing. I just hope they pick the right people. My own is, I hope they pick the right people because people have been picked in such a manner. And at the end of the day, you can't be say the wrong information, and you can't be say the real people you see there outside. Meanwhile, innocent people then carry go inside. So they should make sure they are not acting on hearsay. They should make sure. Okay. What do you expect after the federal government opened border and build railway with nylon tie highway to Niger? It means Nigeria is free zone for terrorists. Well, to this, coming to this now, sincerely, that is why I am of a very strong opinion. Like, I strongly believe that the hands of the federal government, they are not doing their best. To me, I feel they have not turned every stone in order to make sure this issue of insecurity is done and dusted. I don't believe that they've given their best because the news we hear and you're like, no, now. The body language of the government, they being non-challenged to say some things or anything at all on the matter. Okay, fine, you don't want to say some things and you're not doing anything about it. So, sincerely, I still feel strongly that it's either the government or some people or the powers that be and government has a hand in this terrorism activities because I do not understand why these terrorism activities is not going down. And this will lead me to quoting the late General Sani Abacha, who said, and I quote, the late Sani Abacha was a very tough man. We all know how Abacha was. Okay, imagine him saying that, if the insurgency of any nation lasts for more than Did he say 24? Did he say 48 or 72? I do not know, but I'm going to get the real, that's all what he said, so I don't misquote him. That if it, I think 24 to 48 or 72 hours, that the government, that if the insurgency of any state do not get solved within that period of time, that the government of the day had a hand in it, or has, a hand in it. And to me, it is clearly, as in, it is as crystal clear as water. Okay, let's stop the insult on two faith, please. Terrorists are disturbing us, and all we can do is to shift the blame on religious sect. Really? Some people are blaming this on religious sect. Okay. Nigeria needs to break up. All of you from the south commenting and trying to please the northerners, I'm sorry for you. Because what did Buhari said some years back? Killing Boko Haram is like killing the northerners. Okay. Sincerely, that is why they're saying this. But whether I like it or not, no, I'm not trying to side anybody. Muslims have died. People who are Muslims, people who are atheists, people who are non-Christians, and people who are Christians have died. But we all know that these people behind this act now, that there is the kind of, I don't know how to put it, they portray themselves as a particular kind of religion. You understand? Make we be careful, make we tread with caution. How I wish what Israelite soldiers would join the American counterpart. If it were better for us that way. Israeli joined the American counterpart to do what? I don't even understand. Islamic terrorists have infiltrated the whole country, especially Abuja. It would be better for you to think before you comment on anything. What proof did you have that Christians are not among them? Always use your brain, please. I don't blame people coming out to say this. Like I said, these people always, they see themselves as, how do I put it? They portray themselves as Islamic religion people. Okay, that is why we should go our separate ways for peace to reign. Why is that irrational man called Lai Mohammed? Lai Mohammed came and said, US and UK, they should stop issuing all these statements that is a lie. Where is he? He is nowhere to be found, Abi. Okay. Congratulations to the All Progressive Congress and supporters of evil in Nigeria. As you plan to hand over Nigeria to terrorists, you will never enjoy peace of life, because those whom you have brought to terrorize Nigeria will surely turn against you. God Almighty is our strength. This is me to people who live in Abuja and the FCT and environment, and even all northern places. In fact, to all Nigerians, please stay safe out there. Please mind what you say, mind what you do. Be very cautious of your environment. Stay safe.